Alrighty, welcome everyone, ladies and gents, boys and girls, to the knife round of the initial cast, Season 25 of ESEA. Tonight we'll have two open teams, Inflated Ego versus Moose Knuckle. And for some of you who may have been familiar with my cast of last season, you might recognize a few names over on the Canadian boys of Moose Knuckle. This used to be Hardest of Core. We've still got some leftovers there. We got Chili and Sizzle and MJK, who stood in for a few of their matches. And right now, got a few of them standing on top of the roof of Garage. What is this strat? What are they doing? Completely interrupted my flow of my intro right here. Alright, apparently there is some next level strategy going on right now. Between the side of Moose Knuckle, which put stacked up 5 on top of Warehouse, and finally they're going to come raining on in. Okay. Thought they had something, but Inflated Ego's like, we could just wait here forever. And the stabs are going to come out. Stabby is first, of course. And actually, it reminds me, I should do a little bit of a roster rundown for the rest of Moose Knuckle. 2 new players. We've got, I believe, it's DB and Stabby coming in. I've seen a couple of these players pug before. Over on the side of Inflated Ego, though. Not familiar with any of these guys. We've got, I believe, that's Droog. I'm hoping that's correct. We've got either Demon or Damon. I'm calling him Damon because I think that just sounds classier. Mirren, Freed, and Nolan. Nice bunch of mouthfuls over there on Inflated Ego. But I believe they did take the knife round, and they're now taking the terrorist side. And of course we start things out like we do, I think, every season at this point, since it's come out of the rotation. Week 1 is Nuke. It's good to get it out of the way first, though, at least in my opinion, and I'm guessing a lot of the teams out here. Right now, though, we've got Auto Director, our fate in his hands. So I thought action was about to kick off, but right now, things playing a little bit slow. Stabby took a spot up there on top of rafters. Fail Flash comes in. The second one does come through. That's going to back Stabby out of heaven. Demon, he's in there. He's got 2 players down. Sizzle gets finished off as DB peeks in through mini. Chili gets 1. DB gets a second. Get nice little 1-taps there by DB as they chase the last one around. DB picks himself up a second. Almost a third. There it is. Thought it happened already, but no. 1 player left alive. That was Nolan. Moose Knuckle going to keep 3 players alive. DB coming up with 4 kills that round. This kid has looked solid in pugs. I have not seen him play too many scrims, but seems to be on fire lately. Anyways. So, Inflated Ego did not quite. They got the bomb down, so they're going to force bite this. Armors, upgraded Tech 9s. Deagle in the hands of Droog. Let's see if he's got the fast spawn for it. He's going out towards Ramp Room right now. Looks like Moose Knuckle can have smoked that off. We do have one player holding it close, so it's Chili. He has been heard. They try to put some shots to that door. A little bit of fire exchange from Mini to Hut, but no one's lined up any bullets quite yet. It's Inflated Ego, decided to take their time. Moose Knuckle playing passively against this eco round. We're just going to sit back and chill. Sizzle, firing through, still has not found anybody. Does get dinked, though, does answer right back. Nice little 3 burst there. It's going to put Damon on down. You lose a lot of HP in the process, though. MKJ, or MJK. He moves in. He doesn't get the first one. That's DB who ran all the way around for a flank. Got a nice triple on that eco. Solid stuff there. Nolan did put Chili down and Sizzle died shortly before that. So a little bit of economic damage done, but only going to lose some SMGs in the process. Those are immediately going to get bought back up as you see the M4 coming out for DB. But it looks like Chili is actually going to reinvest into the UMP. Get a little bit more of that pocket change since Inflated Ego could not put the bomb down there. They are doing an all-out save, not a single bit of utility, and all Glocks for the terrorist side. MJK going to be the first point of contact, and somehow I didn't have X-ray turned on. It's amazing how I don't notice that, but he's going to get the first frag. He's going to back on down. Stabby is there to back him up. He's now entering in on these terrorists. They pile on in. Stabby got 1 before MJK got 2, and Chili finished off the last pretty clean. Fairly clean? No. It was exactly clean. Crisp eco round. Now Inflated Ego can finally get back on the buy. They're going to be a little worse for the weird utility-wise, but Droog has an interesting decision. He decided to bring SG to class. We'll show and tell with the SG, Droog. Meanwhile, Moose Knuckle actually keeping 2 of those UMPs for the time being, playing it thrifty. We're going to be on the Droog cam because he bought this weapon and I hate it, so he's going to get smoked off immediately, so back on Auto Director for now. Auto Director also thinks Droog is the man to watch until right now, where we watched Damon scale a ladder and then decide against it. Meanwhile, we do have some action outside where DB is posted up in a good position, does not get checked. That's 2 free ones, gets the third as well. Taking down Freed Marine after that opening pick on Delon. Now Droog has to come out. He's got a 5-man clutch this. He does have a second teammate. I just don't care because the SG is his main teammate, his main ally right now. He's slowly closing in on Droog. Not Droog. DB. Will he check it? He will not. DB is going to get a 4th pick, and elsewhere, MJK is going to put down Damon. So almost a completely clean round. They even salvaged the M4 that was dropped early on. So nice amount of money starting to be saved up. Almost 11 grand on 2 of those players. They got to start spreading economic wealth and having some drops for the right players soon, or else they're going to get a little bit unbalanced. Meanwhile, Inflated Ego with 4 rounds loss bonus. They're going to save a little bit of money towards the next rounds, keeping them all around 2,000. But they're going to be upgraded pistols and a bit of utility. Damon even picked himself up a little bit of body and head armor. Where is he playing at right now? He's over there by Squeaky. 1 player in tow, 2 more close in lobby. Chili's going to be the first point of contact. Spots out the legs of Damon. That body armor is not going to do him much good. He is down already. Minute 30 left, and they're just going to start piling in one by one, making this easy for Chili, giving Chili those eco frags. That's how he makes his money. That's why they pay him the big bucks. DB's coming on in, though. He wants some for himself. Gets the Tech 9 out. Takes out Freed. Marine's getting backed on up. Can he get 1 kill? 1 kill in this eco round. No, he cannot. Stabby's going to get that. So I've been working on my fake hype, and I think that was the best fake hype I've ever done for an eco round. What do you guys think? Like, follow, subscribe. Now, after saving the 2 grand in the prior round, they're going to buy themselves down to 0. They do get the AWP out. Into Droog, though. Big Droog went for the smaller scope previously. Didn't pay off for him. Not a single kill. Not even sure if he fired a single bullet. But right now, he's got the AWP out. And it's going to be smoked off. I believe that's MKJ who's playing over there. MJK. I'm going to get this right, I swear. He's playing over there. DB is actually popping up Secret right now, where there is some presence coming on out. There is 1 player up there on top of Silo. Doesn't want to commit quite yet, because DB is there. He gets the first kill, but Free is going to answer it right back. Damon is going to get smacked in the face with its own teammate's flashbang, and somehow he lived for a couple more seconds before Sizzle found him out. Chili is there. He gets the first they enter on through Mini, and a second. Now it's all up to Drew. He's got the big gun, and they have no money. Does he want to try and save this? They do a 4-round loss bonus, and as soon as he peeks out, doesn't even have time to really think about it. Sizzle's going to put him down. Get him a nice 2k that round. As Moose Knuckle start leading this strong 6-0. Inflated Ego, they're in 4-spy territory. I think they'll go in for this. At least upgrade pistols. There you go. We're slow to think about it, but they're going to do it. Oh, Mirin. He did have a fair bit of extra cash, but at that point I would have dropped over the AWP to whoever's actually going to be using it, and just get some extra utility on them. But instead, Mirin goes for the Galil buy. Oh, it almost works out for me. Had it lined up, but Sizzle faster on the draw. He's going to get that frag, and that's going to actually show them the bomb as well. They have to sneak forward to get it right now, but Chili's going to get that kill. Meanwhile, Auto Director's going to spiral out of control, much like my life, and make us miss all that action. But Chili's here, spots at the shoulder, not quite quick enough. Sizzle is there as well to back them up. Droog looking up top, expecting the player to be holding up there, but actually all the players have dropped down. The time being holding up close. Inflated Ego also right there in lobby. 1 player, though, in a bit of a flanking position, trying to get over there towards MJK. Over on ramp room, but nobody is moving. There's a minute to work with. Inflated Ego, they got to pull something out now. At least to get some economic damage done this round before their full investment into the next. Chili holding up close. Droog seems to have a good guess on it, though. MJK, he's about to get pressured right now. Does he feel it? He may have spotted something else. He has changed his position. He has spotted it now. He's going to take care of it himself. First kill is down. Freed and Nolan may want to go try to pick up that Galil, but no, DB is going to nade it in. Now they are pincering in on and Freed, and they can't get a single kill for Inflated Ego. They go down clean for Moose Knuckle again. Let's take a look at the scoreboard now, because I just noticed DB eating them alive with 14 kills in the 7th round. That is nutty. This is nutty. Meanwhile, Mirin still sitting on 0. Come on, man. You're in. Knuckle spotted out. Ooh, DB's gonna go down to a slow peek by Drew. DB kinda caught sleeping right there. I was just talking him up. Dimon, nice position, drops down on top of Mini. Gets the opening pick. Had Chili lined up, but somehow he's gonna live with 19 HP. Stabby still here to support. Nolan's gonna finish off that damage. Stabby with a quick 2K spot out the shoulder, but can't quite flick back enough. Drew's gonna get that frag, and now suddenly it looks like Inflated Ego should have this. MJK, though, in a good position. It's gonna get smoked off immediately, but that's actually just gonna allow him to get up here safely. He can lurk in the smoke and wait for the time to tick down. It might look like he's going to keep an eye on this while the smoke... There we go, he is, before it fades. I was thinking he might go through a drop down through Mini, but I'm like, please don't do that, that'd be an awful play. See a smoke about to fade. And JK has a free pick on this. Mirin is down there. Are they going to re-smoke that? Oh, they re-smoked. That's going to make things quite difficult, but there is a gap to play with. Bomb is being planted, and actually, they didn't plant it yet. They had so much time, oh, I don't even know. Okay, Moose Knuckle have this completely back in their hands, now 40 seconds, and I believe Rudog actually just made a sound. I don't believe MJK heard. He may have been just far enough away, but he picked up the bomb. Do not believe that was heard. So now he's got 30 seconds to play with. MJK is still holding this outside position, expecting someone to come through secret. That was heard, though. Nope, it was not. It was just coincidental. So I guess Drew's going to get a free plant right now. Nice play. Picked up the bomb, got down there. Nice safe position. Has plenty of time to rotate around. So you're going to play some mind games right now. Leave that open. Rotate to vent. Alright, we'll see what he's doing. Meanwhile, MJK in a good position for this. Peeking out now. Timing might not be on his side. He gets caught with a grenade out. Spotted the open door. Decided to nade it. Checked under dark. Now it's moving out. Oh, and Drew. He's going to line it up. Good play there for Inflated Ego. They're going to get that one out in a bit of a mess. It was really that one drop-down play on top of a Mini. Getting down there, distracting Chili just long enough after fragging out Sizzle. Spread out the players fairly well. It was looking kind of shaky right there when Marine didn't get the bomb put down fast enough. Actually wasted 2 smokes on MJK. Oh, a little bit of knife damage coming out early on in that round. Demon's going to go down to 78 health after that little misclick. You know, Drew trying for that early pick again. DB is going to have none of it. Puts him down clean. Sizzle's here to back him up. Lots of nades raining on out. They're not going to get close enough. It's going to send Inflated Ego back towards outside, slowing things down a little bit. Walls of smoke is going to come out. Sizzle's there. Nade comes out. Connects heavily with Freed. Taking him down to 58. And he's going to clean up on the earlier damage done. Sizzle, first kill up around DB, though. He jumps up there towards CT. Gets the height he needs to take down Freed. It's going to leave 2 players left alive for Inflated Ego. Minute 10 left in the round. They're going to get it one more number towards their advantage and almost tying it up now as Mirren gets one quick one onto DB. They're going to get flashbanged out. Little strange use of utility there from your man Chili, who just likes to, you know, throw out grenades randomly. Stabby there to back him up, and I believe the last man alive would be MJK, who's moved himself all the way up in the radio room, where he's going to get a nice free kill here soon. Nice flash over there from Inflated Ego. Checking out all the corners, not letting any of it, but MJK can line up the aim a little bit quicker than Marine can. Mirren. Yeah, smart of Mirren to actually flash himself into the lobby right then. Knew a lot of time went by. CTs could be anywhere. It's perfect, just could not line up the shot. So, round number 10, Moose Knuckle pull it back after that initial round win for Inflated Ego. It's going to set them back to just upgraded pistols and 2 sets of head and body armor for Inflated Ego. Tiny bit of utility. Enough to maybe allow them a bomb plant so they can have a little bit more cash next round, but DB, he's not waiting for anything right now. He's moved on in. Has a teammate in tow. Nade's going to come out. Only does 6 damage, but DB is there. Chili's coming on in too from the other side of the doorway. They are all pinned in. Get the last one in there and Squeaky. It's going to be all up to Nolan, who's made his way all the way back over there towards Silo. Might be able to catch somebody off guard here, at least. Here's some footsteps, so has it lined up. Stabby. Can he get it? Oh, this is awful. Nolan, that was just legitimately awful. Like, just waited like 2 seconds to start shooting. I know, I've never done this before. I'm going to replay a bad clip. Did that go? Oh, it did. Oh, we're going to watch a bad replay. Here we go. That was Nolan, about like a second after he should have shot to go down to that. That was just bad. I'm so sorry. I had hope for him. I was like, he can do some damage behind enemy lines. Good work. Right now, we're going to have a fast play. First one in here, actually, because MJK's has been holding it down. As you can see, he got 2 before he went down. Tried to switch to him. Auto Director was having none of it. So Chili, he's going to throw himself down into vents, and they're already lagging over on the terrorist side. Stuck in ramp room. They couldn't even get in after those 2 kills. And now Chili's there. He has somebody backing him up. That's DB. He's going to be pushing up towards Freed right now, who has not spotted him quite yet. But he's close enough for this pistol to put itself to work, and he can't do it. DB's got him. But Damon, he had picked up this AK. He just got Chili, so there's one at the very least. Plenty of time to work with the bomb all the way back there by ramp room, sitting right next to DB. Damon taking his time on outer. Sizzle watching vent. Good position there. Stabby making sure nobody... Well, actually, kind of a strange place for him to be in. Kind of... They're pushing away from the bomb. These guys are getting antsy. They want some action, and now he has made so much noise. Free kill for Damon. And if Damon didn't get that, I was going to lose my shit. It's going to... Off the rails. Damon checking out all the corners, assuming the team was going to camp the bomb, which is a fair assumption. Moose Knuckle just decided to trot their way out over towards radio room. They'll go buy themselves a snack. Round number 12, Moose Knuckle lead 10-1. Finally, we've seen AWP come out again. Moose going to pick that one up. Or sorry, DB going to pick that one up for Moose. Full AKs, AWP for Droog over on the side of Inflated Ego. He's going to take this one up towards Silo. Positions are going to stay the same for the most part, which means we should check out DB, who's currently watching outside. Where? Is he positioned to see this? He's going to check it out now. I think he just spotted it. Droog is lucky to be alive right now, going back over the DB cam. Is he going to re-peek this? Because we do have some action going on inside. Have to go to it now. Stabby just got the first one as they moved on into Hut. Sizzle spotted out one more. Failed smoke there, went a little bit too deep. Leaves a gap for Sizzle to take advantage of. Mirin's going to go down. Spotted out one more. So low HP, 4 health. And Sizzle's going to re-peek it with 4 health. He's going to get the kill. Chili got the other one. He's trying to finish it up. Sizzle does go down before the round ends, but Chili picked himself up a nice took at the end there. Money looking pretty bad right here. Inflated Ego, they will have a lot more bonus than this. Okay, there we go. Upgraded pistols do start to come out. They did pick up the armor. They realized that they're keeping their money just enough for the lost bonus to go through next round. Get those AKs with light utility out. Right now, we're going to have 4 of them going way fast outside. So we're going to check out the DB cam. He missed his first shot. Legged one more. That's going to be Nolan. Low health. Nate comes in, finishes it up. DB gets a second shot out as well, and then spots one more. Actually, Vac right through the box just lines up on him. Look at, there we go. Just you hacker, DB. You know. But Sizzle, he's running around outside. He's having some fun, adding his stats. DB's up to 21. Chili right behind. 14. It's a fairly big gap there. And as we know, Chili only gets Ego frags. So, Inflated Ego... Actually, more utility than I expected, back on the full buy. It's their chance to maybe string 2 rounds together and have one of the most inferior terrorist side halves I've ever seen in ESEA Open. But it might just be all they need to run this back. That's not their good start, though. Freed already going down. Sizzle getting it too. Kitch going the Sizzle cam. He's going hunting. There he is. Found a third one. It's dead. It's down. He's already all the way into lobby. Spotted the bomb out. Picks himself up another weapon. And before he even has a chance to use it, he was going to get the last pick as we move into the last round of the first half. Over here on the CT side. Inflated Ego. Full loss bonus still. Like, I'd say that for most of this match at this point. And be able to get some AKs. Oof. Drew barely get to do UMP and 2 Tech 9s. I could have sworn Nolan could have got himself a UMP if he sacrificed the pistol. I don't know. I'm not doing math live on stream right now. Not a thing that I do. 4 players, 5 players make that, situated on the outside. DB's actually changed positions. Sizzle's now on the outside, left to crate. He gets a 2-man spray down, and they're pantsering in on him. Only 10 bullets left in the clip, or the magazine, I should say. He's going to go down to Freed. Ooh, Stabby, DB, they both get one, so now Damon. Spotted out. I couldn't even try and write a storyline in time about how it's possible, how he could get that 4 kill, get that second round on the board. I couldn't even bullshit it. Moose Knuckle looking strong in their first match of the season on a map I don't think they even like. So, Inflated Ego, it's halftime now. They've got some things to talk about. They are on the favored side of the map now, but it's kind of hard to see this running back. But who doesn't love an underdog? Who doesn't love an inflatable underdog? No, I didn't say that. I'm just going to strike that one off the record. Does the mute button work retroactively, I wonder? Anyways, we're live. Second half. Moose Knuckle, Inflated Ego, Season 25. First match right here. Droog, not even going to get aggressive, posting himself up way, way far back. And now, three-man pylon into ramp room. Stabby's going to open on up. They spot another one, hightailing it. Nolan is going to get one before it's put down by Stabby. DP comes out, takes out Freed. One more spotted out there in vents. Looks like it might be a team ace here. No, Sizzle actually went down earlier on, so no team ace at the moment. Moose Knuckle all but certainly have this, as Sizzle is currently in my chat, spoiling it. So, maybe he's memeing. Maybe he's just a dank memer, and he wants to just kind of play off the fact that the most amazing comeback in all of CSGO history is going on right now. Inflated Ego about to run it back on nothing but upgraded 5.7s, one deagle, full body armor. Not even a single kit. They don't even need this. This is going to be the most epic comeback of all time. Nolan with the deeg. We've got Droog. He's pushing on up on the outside, but nobody is there because right now Sizzle is up top. Stabby gets the first frag. Chili gets the second one, and they are falling one by one as Droog goes down. And it's all up to... Oh, wait a minute. It was evened out somehow. Here it comes. No, but Stabby's going to ruin the dream, leaving it a 1v2 for Damon. He's got himself an AK-47. Something to play with. One flashbang. Minute 20. Bomb has been hurt. Spotted out. Gets the first frag on a Stabby. And here it comes. The best flick you've ever seen in all of history from Damon. Didn't happen today. It's probably next week. Join me then. I'll be insomnia, as I am right now. And, thank you guys for stopping by in chat. I hope you enjoyed the last 2 rounds of me casting your match. Solid stuff.